can't say that it seems like the fans here at the OCW Arena are all that fond of young Mr. Direction.
I don't know why. Look at him. He's a walking, talking 90s time capsule.
That's a very big thing right now. I read that on the Twitter.
It's our second look at Orlando Christopher here in OCW. His first match, he teamed up with none other than the champion himself, one Matt Taylor.
And it's a guy in Orlando Christopher who, you know, it might be a trial by combat, but it's one of those things where he's made himself a name. He's got his own promotion. He's a guy. He's been around. Not to look at, he's not an old guy, but it feels like that sometimes when you just look at the pedigree of the places that he has worked and the number of years that he's already spent here in this business.
And I said this is his second appearance. This isn't the first appearance for Derek Direction here either. He worked for OCW here just this past summer.
Yeah, one of those things where he had his chances in OCW, was part of a tag team match over the summer at some of the shows, and you know, he's a guy, he can go out and get it done. You look at him and you think maybe, you know, he's not the biggest guy, but he's got a lot of smarts. 27 years old, debuted in 2014. It was Summerfest in Mogador where he actually went over for two. He ends up losing to Robbie Starr and then loses as part of a six-man tag. Him, Jimmy Shane, and Juice Jennings, Matt Taylor, Robbie Starr, and Ryan Burke, who those two we'll see in action later on in the tag tournament finals.
They're waiting on the bell. Tell him don't ring that bell, and if he's telling you not to, it's probably best not to.
Well, the fans have chimed in. Someone stole the ring bell, so I guess we're going to get started. There it is. Speaking of ringing that bell, there's a good chance that if you cross Orlando Christopher, he's going to ring your bell.
Or his own. This guy is known for taking extreme risks, not only on his opponent, but on himself to get his opponent down. I've seen this kid do stuff that no human being should do.
Well, and it's an odd thing, too, because we've seen those matches where he did that, and as it was setting up, you kind of thought, no way, he's not going to try and hit this. He goes out, not only does it with his own kind of flair.
He's willing to take whatever risk he needs in order to win a match. That's for sure. That's one thing I will give Orlando Christopher credit for.
He's the veteran of the two, obviously, is Derek Direction trying to make his mark. Trained at the House of Truth. Of course, lost to Matt Taylor in the Dirty, did Orlando Christopher, but he's not in there with a normal guy. Derek Direction has been around as Orlando Christopher just putting the boots to him. He's been around. He's been around a lot of promotions since he debuted in 2014. Actually, we saw him a couple of years ago at the DBI, and he is in probably the time frame where he thinks he might be at the DBI right now, way back a year ago. Orlando Christopher, the veteran, just stalking him all across the ring. And here it goes. Here's the aerial attack for Orlando Christopher. Inside out. And Direction is not going the right way. As Orlando up to the second turnbuckle in front of this great crowd here at the OCW Arena.
Oh!
Wow, just right across the face, 1 and 2. He's so dangerous. We talk about the aerial assault that he brings. Derek Direction, I think, is maybe in need of a timeout. You never know what he's going to be because I thought he was going to go elbow. But he just stomped right on the man's face.
Just stomped on the dude.
Now Derek Direction guess he wants to be friends. Christopher trying to ask the fans if they buy it. And maybe Direction got outsmarted on his own idea. I think Christopher,
Christopher's just a jerk.
Wow. I think he got outsmarted with what he was trying to do there.
And I think Orlando Christopher's a jerk.
Well, Christopher now laying flat on his back. Great move by Derek Direction to change the momentum of how this match has gone. Goes for the cover and only with a 1 count. Talk about guys you have to do a lot to. This is a guy, well, choking him out is also pretty effective. You pretty much have to hit Orlando Christopher with everything, including the kitchen sink, if you want to beat a guy like this.
Well, Derek Direction clearly in control right now.
Yeah, by use of the ropes for leverage right across the throat.
Well, Derek Direction, much like Orlando Christopher, also will do whatever it takes to get a win.
And he's shown that so far. He's got a slew of nicknames. Derek Direction, 5'9", 238. And he's the guy who ran headfirst into the post right now as he's being lit up with those knife edge chops that I know you've managed Orlando Christopher in the past. You've seen him give those to guys not where you want to be.
No, never.
Now Direction again.
Now I heard a rumor, maybe you can confirm this, that the reason Derek Direction went into wrestling after being rejected from several boy bands that he tried out for. I heard NSYNC turned him down.
I don't know that he's old enough to have tried to be in NSYNC.
Well, that's what I heard. That's just the rumors going out there.
He's up and over all the way to the floor now, and Christopher has got some thoughts about where he wants to go. Waits for him, and well scouted.
Oh!
Right onto the floor. All the way down in Direction. He pulled out kind of earlier on when Christopher beat him in his own game. He kind of flipped the tables on him and hit him with that cutter all the way to the floor. I cannot, however, confirm that. You might have to check your source on that boy band comment. I think he's a little too old for a couple of those.
Too old or too young? First you say he's too young, now you say he's too old.
Well, he's too old now to be in a boy band.
Oh, he could be the bad boy. He could be the bad boy like
I think that guy's coming up later on.
Like what's his name was in New Kids, the Wahlberg kid.
I don't know.
That's who Derek Direction reminds me of.
I don't know
a young Donnie Wahlberg.
Jenny McCarthy is probably thrilled. Up and over goes Christopher.
Jenny McCarthy would be lucky to have Derek Direction.
Oh, and he took out. The security had to come put the backing in place. I think Orlando Christopher is not going to be content with a count out.
Orlando Christopher does not care about property damage either.
Up and over, and he doesn't care about Derek Direction's damage as he takes him out. Right back up on his feet, quick as a cat. This is just match 1 of what we have here in store at OCW Tradition 14.
14 years of OCW.
And a great setup here for Orlando Christopher.
Wow.
Hit him with a side effect right in the center of the ring. 1, 2. And his objections to the referee's count.
That's another thing. Orlando Christopher is deceptively strong. You wouldn't think with his size and how he moves, but I'll tell you what, he picked up Direction with ease.
And Direction able to scout again and get out of the way. It's not like there's not a lot of tape on Orlando Christopher. And a big slam rolls him over. Derek Direction up with the leverage and still only comes up with a 2 count. It's a great move where he turned one into another. He was able to hit the sit out and then able to roll over, and Christopher now trying to find his own way back into this match as the referee's count reaches 3. Fans are enjoying this one here inside the OCW arena. It's been a nice change of pace here, and it's a beautiful building to have pro wrestling in.
Oh, nice shot by Direction.
And again, just a different offense here between these two. His Direction took a sidestep from what Christopher was trying to do. Now each are just pummeling the other one. Right back and forth. Oh! Super kick and a roaring elbow. I don't know, Derek Direction might not know that it's Saturday. Up and Where is he going? Beautiful reversal. You go that quick. I was going to say you go that quick from defense to offense, but he made a mistake, and Christopher with his own version of the Death Valley driver in the center of the ring.
And here he goes, back up there to where he feels most comfortable.
I got to imagine if you are taking on Orlando Christopher and you're in the center of the ring, you're going to wish you were absolutely anywhere else. All the way to the top direction, you see him back and forth. And that's it. 1, 2, and 3. So trial by combat goes to Orlando Christopher. He has made his mark. We'll find out now what the OCW Board of Directors thinks about the outing from Derek Direction. Parts of it are very impressive. Orlando Christopher with the win here in match number 1 of OCW Tradition 14 at the OCW Arena.